Have at it. I don't even need to give the lead in.
Yeah,
Everybody
well,
knows Pitt
let's give
lost.
no lead in. Now, if I recall correctly, Josh, I want to see if I'm right. I said that Kavanaugh is A, an idiot, 2, his play calling is atrocious, and 3, that Bill Stahl can't throw the fade. Now, all right, am I right on all 3 of those?
I would say correct, yeah.
Look, I just want to double check.
I
just want to hear
with Kavanaugh or
you
Stahl.
All right, well, Stahl, you said that Stahl doesn't throw the fade and then he doesn't call it. They ran the fade route 5 or 6 times where he wasn't even close. He threw it to that popcorn vendor in the first row, and it was even over his head. Yep. You know, you got a guy like Baldwin who's over 6'4" tall. I'd hope that you can hit that guy with a fade route.
The best thing that I noticed about this game is where Pitt's defense, only giving up 3 points, but then you got to think, okay, Oregon State, 2 of their top players, over 50% of their team's touchdowns for the entire season was gone in the Rogers brothers, so you got to throw that aside a little bit. Where was the offense? LaShawn McCoy had 84 yards. He was only averaging just over 3 yards per carry the entire game. This is the fact that I don't get. He gets the ball 2 times the entire first quarter. He's one of the best running backs in the nation. And another thing, field position was huge the entire game. Pitt had 7 drives inside the 20-yard line where it started. Excuse me, the 20-yard line or inside. 7 drives. Oregon State only had 2 drives, and they were outside the 20-yard line. Field position was huge in a defensive battle like this. The fact of the matter is Pitt is being harmed like it has been since Tyler Palka left, as he was a legitimate quarterback in college. Well, he was good. He led them to the Fiesta Bowl, 30 touchdowns in a season, or 25, excuse me. But they don't have a guy who can do nearly half of that. They have Bill Stahl, who's a guy from Seton LaSalle who can't play college football. Take your jersey off. And whenever I want Pat Bostic to come in, and I despise the guy because he's terrible as well, you know something's wrong.
Well, let me just throw out a couple things. As penalty-wise, Oregon State 7 for 48, whereas Pitt was only 2 of 15.
Yep.
Oregon State doesn't get that many penalties. They might put up about 13 or 14 points on that board. And I'm really surprised about the Rogers brothers because I really felt that they were both going to play. They both wanted to play, especially being in Texas. And I would have loved to see them two tear up that defense. Well, I'm going to throw 2 more stats out. And, you know, I hate to be picking on Bill Stahl, but 7
No, you don't.
I know.
You don't feel bad.
7 of 24 for 52 yards and an interception.
Yep.
The 3 of us could at least get 9 completions. Pat Bostic in about a quarter of work, 2 of 3 for 37 yards.
Yep.
The leading receiver for the Pitt Panthers.
My boy.
2 catches.
My boy, though.
You know,
Two catches.
we do have the connection and possibility to try to bring Mr. Stahl on the show.
Please bring him on.
But I don't think we will.
God.
No, you know what? If he came on the show, I probably would punch him in the face just because
all right.
you guys are your
One
top
more.
25 quarterback, and just think if they had a legitimate quarterback as they had in years past, like Palka, even Rutherford, they would have won that game.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that because one more point before we take it over to Professor Barry, I got to ask you guys. As of we're speaking right now, McCoy has not made a decision.
He's gone.
From my sources, I think he's gone.
I think he's gone.
I'm assuming he's gone too. I'm going to the assumption he's going to go. He's going to go for the money, and I think it's a wise decision. Pitt has everybody else pretty much coming back. Are they a top 25 next year?
With McCoy, no. With them, I think they'll be ranked in the top 20 in the beginning of the season, and they have to find a quarterback. Even Greg Cross, the junior college transfer, a guy who can maybe change the offense a little bit. He can run a little bit. The fact of the matter is this team has nothing without LaShawn McCoy, and it showed that even Lerod Stevens-Howling coming back won't cause any sort of difference for this team. McCoy is the blood and soul of this team, and they showed it in that game.
McKillop's gone.
Yep.
You know, McCoy probably gone. Dan Marino's an analyst. You know, unless Tino Sinceri.
Fitzgerald might be going to the Super Bowl.
Unless Tino Sinceri
Or
is the
Pete Gonzalez can come back.
you know, like I said, they got a kid from
Pelt.
Central Catholic who they redshirted. If this kid's his name's Tino
Tony
Sinceri.
Dorsett.
You know, I'm trying to do a show here. If Tino Sinceri is like Dan Marino, maybe they can do something. But I don't think he can suit up and be like him.
They need to solidify the quarterback.
Right now we're sitting 7-6. Isenberg in the lead over Keddick. Dr. Barry, I got 1 point in the wings. You can take it away from one of the guys, or you can give it on to somebody. 7-6. Isenberg in the lead. What do you got for me?
Well, I got for you right now. I'd give it to Isenberg. Just based little stats. I'd give it, yeah. McCoy had 85 yards, and he averaged 3.5 a carry. And I don't know how anyone does this, but Bill Stoll, 2.2 yards average a pass.
Those are all my stats.
No, you didn't say that. You said the 7
right.
completions.
I'm
That's
getting
it.
gypped.
So
This is terrible.
Mickey updated.
Oh,
We
my
are 8-6.
goodness.
Eisenberg
Wow.
making a turn in 09.
I slipped him
Wow.
the $5 bill before
You
the show.
must have.
Make
You
it a
slipped
turn.
them both fives.
Making a turn on it.
Jeez,
All right, guys.
oh, man.
Step on to the sideline. That's right. Step on to the sideline. PioneerSideline.com, or you can go to YouTube.com, which so many people have. We really appreciate that. Search Pioneer Sideline. You can catch all these videos, plus the ones from the past. Leave us some comments. Leave us love or hate mail. And Pioneer Sideline at AOL.com. Plus, there is MySpace, myspace.com/the Pioneer Sideline. I want to thank everybody. Thank the professor. Thank both the Joshes. Thank the entire staff. Thank Courthouse Tavern.